Hello everyone, this is Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I've done any videos, perhaps a year. I haven't even looked. But I just wanted to start up doing videos again as we enter into this new year. I think one of my biggest motivations is just to show my gratitude to this junk journaling community, and in particular Gail Agostinelli. I know you all know her and love her and her videos, and she's just such a support to so many Etsy sellers and other YouTubers, and she offers such kindness into the world. And this is just one of the ways that I wanted to be able to give back, and I think honor her is a good way of saying it, like just express gratitude and carry on kind of what she is doing with just offering so much of her time and energy to supporting and promoting Etsy shops. So most of you might know me from the digitals that I do, which is one of the things I love doing, but I also have been collecting junk journal supplies for the last several years. I love the treasure hunt, I love going to estate sales, and I've amassed quite a collection. And now I'm ready to start organizing it and kind of putting it back into the world in the form of kits and other things through my Etsy shop. So this is a two-part video. One is that this is going to be a giveaway. I'm gonna give away this kit. I think it'll be a week from today, and I think today is Monday, November 30th. So I will be doing a video 1 week from giveaway of this journal kit. This is a mostly vintage Christmas kit that I've compiled. It's taken a long time to put it all together. It's crazy how much work goes into just making sure everything is equal between the kits, making sure you've got a wide variety. There's just quite a lot that goes into this, and it's fun. It just takes time. So this is a explanation of what these kits are, and I will have some of these kits in my Etsy shop, but this kit that I'm showing right now is the one that I will be giving away. And stay to the end of the video and I will tell you how to enter into the giveaway. So for the first thing, I just thought we would just go through what this kit entails. This is this sweet little box that I got, a set of these at a thrift store, and in it, I mean, it's fun. It opens out, right? And so it can be used, hang on. You know, it can be flattened down into something. It can be a little shadow box. You could cut it and just use the window part. So that's a cute little box. In that, here's a ring if you wanted to do like a tassel with all the ribbons and stuff that I have here. This little envelope has some buttons, some bells, and 2 of these little bulb pins. I don't know. This is probably where you should do all this ahead of time, huh? So each kit will have the same amount, right? The same amount of white buttons, the same amount of color, the same 2 bells, and 2 bulb pins, but they are not exact duplicates of this. So that's in one little plastic. This one I'm not going to open because it is just sequins, but they're fun sequins. They're little, I think they're supposed to be cranberries, stars, and Christmas trees. And then these little, there's 3 little wooden, maybe there's 4, 3 little wooden stars in there. This is some ribbon. It's all attached together on another bulb pin with this little bell. This bell came off of a vintage necklace. So all the bells will be green. Some of them are faded, which is kind of fun. And most of this ribbon is vintage, and it's kind of this papery, I think maybe it's floral or craft. I think from like the 70s or 80s. So we've got this cream, this green, there's this really pretty plaid, this gold, this is wire rimmed. This is also wire rimmed. I don't know, wire can be kind of tricky to work in journals, but you can strip the wire out if you want. Just pull it out at the end and it just leaves the fabric. This is just kind of a fun texture. This one is beautiful. This is really, I love this green. But what I also love is the back side. It's just this really rich, gorgeous green. This is the one ribbon that is not vintage. I bought this new, and because I just love snowflakes. So that are those ribbons. And then here's a little fabric flip. It has two little mini crocheted. These were cut off from a bigger piece. So the ends, I think, could be trimmed a little bit. Or it could be tea dyed, but oh, it's also attached with another bulb pin, and this one is a gold bell. And then these are just little strips of fabric that came from a vintage big piece, and then this is a bigger piece of lace. So this can be used however you would like, or just like this in your journal. And they come in this fun paper bag. This paper bag is new. Most of the packaging is new, and all of this is going to go into a bigger plastic thing inside the envelope, but this is some napkins and wrapping paper. So this napkin is new. I just love birds, but these are two vintage napkins. This says Christmas warms the heart, probably from the 80s. And then Christmas with love is a Christmas remembered, which is just a sweet sentiment. I just love that these napkins are still here from however many years ago. And then we have a collection of vintage paper scrap, wrapping paper scrap. So there's this Santa, snowman, another Santa, more Santa. Most of the pieces are smaller. There's a few that are this bigger, whiter. And then this is some music paper, and let's see. So this is a full double sheet. So it has, two sides, and it's a full spread. So you can cut that down however you would like. This is a, I believe these are actual Christmas music. Yes, Rise Up Shepherds and Follow, that's a Christmas song. And then this one is another music sheet. This is a reproduction of an old advertising book. And so each kit will have this full spread, meaning 2 pages that are attached. This is a collection of cards, Christmas cards. Each one will have some sort of vintage invitation. This one opens up. And then there will just be a collection of red and green and a little bit of blue cards. It's a variety. I think there's 7 or 8, and so each kit will have just a selection. And then there's also a piece of scrapbook paper that's been cut down that matches other scrapbook paper in this. And then each one will have a textured page in either white, green, or red. And then this is a collection of magazines and recipes. Except for this is just a piece of red card that I picked up and some seasons greeting. This is perforated, so you can fold it in half if you wanted, but it was too big to fit in the envelope. There will be 4 little pages from children's books that are Christmas themed. Most of them are double-sided, and they're all about this size. I think it's about the same 4 or 5 books. Just some sweet drawings. This is this teddy bear book. It does not look Christmassy on a lot of the pictures, but it was a Christmas theme. And there will be 2 pages from these fun recipe books that have, you know, really the perforated edges I kept intact. And they've got just some fun illustrations. 2 pages in that, and then there's a collection of magazine pages. I think some of these are from Ideal, some of these are from the different cooking magazines from, I think, the 60s. So this is some recipes. This is, you know, each one will have some sort of full color. And, oh, this is some stationery, Christmas stationery. This is really interesting. This is, I would guess, was made in the 90s, this stationery, but these images are ones that you probably will see in a lot of digital kits from various people, because these images are, a lot of them, I believe, are from the public domain, which is where a lot of people who make digital kits and the botanicals and things get their images. This is Santa. And then this is the season's greetings that goes with that earlier card. Oops. This is a fun, was a fun little cookbook that I had that just has some fun images on it. You can see that I am probably getting cut off. I will probably have to redo this video. There we go. And you know, they're, sorry, double-sided, and more recipes with just that fun illustrations. This is another, this is like that fun shiny. I mean, maybe you don't like, I just love the shiny. It's so 80s magazine, craft magazine. And then these are the ones that are Ideal magazine. I think there's 4 pages in each, double-sided. A nice mix of sketch and words, and then I think there's a color photo in each from the 60s. And then this little package here is the more vintage pieces. This little envelope has some, let's see, this really sweet little Santa, little place, coaster. Every kit has this exact one. This is a little piece of vintage wrapping paper, the gnomes. There's a card, playing card from Coca-Cola, Santa, and then these are just these international, I think it's international or around the world, Santa around the world cards that each pictured a different Santa and another playing card. And then there's some tags. These tags match the scrapbook paper that's in this. And there's, I think, 2 short and 2 tall tags. Maybe it's 3. 2 are going to be of the patterned, and it's going to be 1 plain red, or plain green and plain red. These are just some fun little history quiz place cards that are in the green color. This is just another index card, but with a red trim. And this is this really cool inventory card, and one of my library due date pieces, which is not thick, it's thin. And then each one will have 6 of these red tickets, as well as, I don't know if this, okay, this does not fit in that envelope, but this is just these red coat checks. So each one will come with 6 of those. And then this little envelope, which is a little glassine envelope. We've got some mini tags, also matching. So there's 2 little mini, so tiny, and 2 medium and 2 large, two large of the mini. And then each one will also have 4 of these vintage gift tags, probably from the 80s. I think this one's probably from the 60s though. There's, I think, 3 different varieties of this thin kind. I remember these on my grandma's presents. And then this is a fun recipe book. It's like from a community. Everything was typed up in this really fun red or maybe green. And inside are some vintage doilies. 2 white and 1 gold. So these are probably from the 60s as well, these. And then there's also this, just some vintage. This is a large index card, a little note pad with red, 2 of these. This is this really vintage notebook paper, just love the color, and 2 pieces of graph paper. And then there are just 4 sheets of scrapbook paper that match all the other parts that were also scrapbook paper. There will either be a red or a green page that's double, sided. These ones are just white on the back. And this is a collection. It's a few years old. I really love it though. But again, I'm just trying to go through things. I just wanted to kind of keep with the red and green theme. And so these are 12 by 12 sheets that I cut down to, I think I should measure 11 by 8, I think. Maybe it's 11 by 9. They don't fit into the plastic sleeves, but they coordinate with the other pieces in this kit. All right, so I have these in my Etsy shop right now, and I again will be doing a drawing for this the first week of December. I'll put the date and all the details below. So if you'd like to enter into this drawing, you would need to comment below this video. If you'd like to subscribe, that's great, but I don't think that's a requirement because I haven't put a whole lot on here, but I'm going to be trying to add more videos. But if you wanted to subscribe, comment, but I would like you to comment on how you are going to pay it forward this season. And if you have been blessed by the junk journaling community or by Gail, how are you going to spread that? And it doesn't have to be a big grand thing that you do, but more, maybe a commitment to smile more, or a commitment to reframe things in a positive way, or a way to just comment on other people's video, or just something that is going to promote kindness, because I think Gail does that so well. And again, I really want to kind of offer something back to the junk journaling community. I have been a part of this for a while, but not a very active member, other than the digitals that I make. But it has still offered me so much joy and community, and just a real, I think, feel of being a part of something that I love and that other people love that too. And for me, that's paper and vintage items and creating things out of what we have. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, especially in the new year. I plan to do a lot more. I'm doing some videos on how crafting can be therapeutic, and just different ways we can use crafting to learn about ourselves. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.